Welcome to Relax Online tutorial. Down before us is this exponential equation, and it says x raised to the power of x equals 2 raised to the power of the square root of 200. We have to find the value of x. Okay, now looking at this equation, now here we have x raised to the power of x, so equals the whole of this. What we need to do here is to ensure that we break this down to have the same structure as this, which implies that the base here and the power must be the same thing, so that it will equate to the left hand side. So how do we go about it? So let us quickly reduce all this. So I'll be solving only the the right hand side. So here we have 2 raised to the power of the square root of 200. Now this can be rewritten also as 2 raised to the power of 100 times 2. Okay, which also, this is 2, the square root of 100, then times the square root of what? 2. And this is according to the law of indices that says if you have the square root of a times b, this will give us what? The square root of a times the square root of what? B. Alright, and we know that the square root of 100 is 10. So let's come over here. You have 2 raised to the power of 10 root what? 2. Okay, so here, and 10 is also the same thing. 10 equals what? 5 times 2. So you can now say 2 raised to the power of 5 times 2 times the square root of what? 2. And according to the law of indices, if you have a raised to the power of let's say bc, this can also be a raised to the power of b into c, or a raised to the power of what? C into b, whichever way. So looking at this now, we can say here that this is something as saying 2 raised to the power of 5 or raised to the power of 2 root 2. Okay, alright. So now 2 root 2 give us 32. So here we have 32 raised to the power of what? 2 root 2. Okay, now 32 here could also mean the square root of 32 all raised to the power of what? 2. It is the same thing as what? 32. Right? Because the square root here, this square here will undo the square root, giving us 32. So if you now replace 32 with this expression here, so here we have that the square root of 32 all raised to the power of 2, okay, now times 2 root 2. Okay, and according to the law here of indices, we can actually multiply this exponent to give us this. So here we have the square root of 32, okay, all raised to the power of 2 times 2 here will give us what? 4 root 2. Okay, so at this point here, 4, our 4 can also be the square root of 16, right? Okay, now let us replace our 4 with the square root of 16. So here we have the square root of 32 all raised to the power of the square root of 16 times the square root of what? 2. Now 16 times 2, according to this law, will also give us what? AB. So 16 times 2 here will give us what? 32. So here we have the square root of 32 then equal raised to the power of the square root of what? 32. Now we've achieved what we are looking for from the right hand side, so which is now equals to what? X raised to the power of what? X. So at this point now we can agree that the base equals to the base and the exponent equals to the exponent. So our x here will give us what? The square root of what? 32. Thank you and God bless you.